Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got a real jam going now. Welcome to the Space Jam, Space Jam. Last night I went to see the new Space Jam. Alright, alright. Yeah, this is my review on Space Jam: A New Legacy. So the plot of this movie is LeBron James this time is, uh, of course, being good at basketball, and he wants his son to follow, but he is more interested in designing video games, which he supports, but he still wants to, bounce things out. And of course, Dominic is disapproving of this, thinking that he's crushing his dreams. So he goes to this software, and there's this thing called the Serververse, and this AI played by Don Cheadle traps Dominic, and then LeBron gets sent to this thing called the Serververse at Warner Brothers Studios, which has a bunch of Warner Brothers properties, and he lands into the Looney Tunes universe, and they decide to challenge the AI system named Algae Rhythm. Get it? Like algorithm? Yeah. And they create and then these new team called the Goon Squad, which are a bunch of monster humanoid basketball players, decide to show up, and the Looney Tunes and the Goon Squad have to team up and, well, not team up, but like play a game together, and they have to get LeBron his son back. This movie was so cool. Yeah, last night I went to see this for my birthday because it was my birthday yesterday, and I had a blast. It was a lot of fun. Is it as good as the first Space Jam? No, I still prefer the first, but I wasn't expecting it to be better than the first because there's very few sequels I think are better than the first. But in its own right, this movie was really fun. It was kind of like Ready Player One a little bit, mixed with Into the Spider-Verse and Tron Legacy. It was more of a sci-fi movie. I mean, I guess you could argue the first one was as well because it had the aliens and such, but the fact like they're in a digitized world, which it was a really cool idea, and you get to see not just the Looney Tunes, but a bunch of other Warner Brothers characters, and they're not like in the most of them are just cameos, like in the trailer. You see the Hanna-Barbera characters or the Iron Giant, or you even see some DC characters like Wonder Woman's there, uh, Aquaman. I think I saw Aquaman there. Batman I saw, and Rick and Morty appear. That made me laugh. Honestly, I did not expect to see Rick and Morty there, and it looked so cool. But the main focus is on the Looney Tunes. They're still there, so it's good to definitely see them because we haven't seen them on the big screen in so long. And of course it's 2D animation in their world, and it's great to see some 2D animation in a mainstream movie again because we barely get that today. And when they enter like basketball um the basketball game, they become they become CGI, and like they have a bunch of textures on them, and they don't look bad actually. They didn't make them look like real animals, but they just added textures on them, and it looks nice, and they're still very expressive, and they definitely look like how they would if they were computer animated, and I thought it worked well. And LeBron, I know people were kind of split on him because saying like he's not that great of an actor, but like I think he did fine. I mean, Michael Jordan, as much as I love the first one, even to be fair, you gotta admit, Michael Jordan didn't really seem like he was having fun. Most of them, he's like, yeah, I'm getting paid to star in this. No, here it's fine. He actually looks like he's enjoying himself, and you get to see him animated in the Looney Tunes world, like in the trailer you saw, and it's fun. And I actually laughed quite a lot in this one. I mean, I guess because it's Looney Tunes, and Looney Tunes are supposed to be funny, and like Looney Tunes is one of those things where I'm not the biggest slapstick person, but when it comes to stuff like Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry and such, I do laugh, and it it definitely provides some good laughs. Not just as this movie's not just a good sports movie or just a good sci-fi movie. It's as a comedy. I think it's a movie kids will love, and the Looney Tunes, they're supposed to be funny, so it's not like it's it's like a character that's supposed to be serious, but then they force comedy. So suck it, Black Widow. That's why this movie beat you last weekend. And yeah, because I don't care about that. This Space Jam, I had a lot of fun with, and there's definitely a lot of. I'm definitely gonna have to rewatch this because there's a bunch of Easter eggs in the movie in the background when you get to like the Warner Brothers world, and like it's so crazy. Like I think you would probably have to rewatch this movie in order to get all the Easter eggs, and it's a lot of fun, and it was cool to see everything, but it's not really unfocused. It's still like the first Space Jam, and the voice actors for the Looney Tunes. I mean, I'm pretty sure they all did the ones for the cartoons, but I like how they didn't, except for Zendaya. Zendaya played Lola Bunny, and she wasn't too bad actually. I thought she was a solid choice for Lola, but like Jeff Bergman was Bugs Bunny, Eric Baza as Daffy Duck. Yeah, he was definitely better here because as much as I love the first Space Jam, D. Bradley Baker wasn't the best Daffy Duck. He wasn't awful, but his voice was just too distracting. Here, he sounded more like Daffy Duck, and it definitely didn't sound that weird. It actually felt more natural, and it felt like you were watching him. And it's fun if you ever want to see Looney Tunes on the big screen. If you have a theater near open, if you're lucky, I think this is a good one to take the kids to. I think they'll definitely laugh a lot. I think the parents will definitely enjoy it, and I I think if you love the first Space Jam, I think you'll find a lot to enjoy in this one. I think it's a worthy sequel. It's not the first movie, but I still had a very fun time and I enjoyed it enough. This is a movie I think I wouldn't mind rewatching. I'd actually watch this again. I mean, I never usually have a problem with watching movies more than once, but you get my drift because I liked it. I had a very fun time. So yeah. So I guess now it's time to talk about the trailers, of course, because I did see this in a movie theater. First trailer I got is Paw Patrol the movie. Do I need to say anything? Let's move on. Next, I got The Addams Family 2. I mean, the first one was okay, but I don't know if a sequel is really needed. I mean, it didn't look bad or anything, but I probably might see it. I don't know. I'll decide. Maybe I'll wait till like streaming or something, but maybe it wouldn't hurt seeing it in theaters. I guess it's not gonna kill me. Hotel Transylvania Transformania. This one actually looks quite good. It looks like it could be funny. I love the first one. Second one was all right. Third one I also really loved. Hopefully this one's just as good as the first and third. I think it could be good. Next is I'm pretty sure this is coming out next week. Jungle Cruise. This looks like fun. I think The Rock and Emily Blunt in like a big jungle movie. I think this could be a really good summer movie. It might be disappointing, I don't know, but hopefully this will be good. And next, I don't know if this was even a trailer. It was barely even a teaser trailer. It's for DC Super Pets. All it did was it showed the title, it showed Crypto, and then the cast, I think. I'll wait for a full trailer to decide. I don't even have anything to say for it right now, so yeah, that's all the trailers that I saw, and of course, because you all only care about me when I review kids' movies, so there you go for what. There you go. You now get a glimpse of what I'm gonna see and what you're gonna see me review. So don't keep asking. So yeah, Space Jam, I had a lot of fun with. If you're a fan of the first one, you'll definitely like it. So that's my review of Space Jam: A New Legacy. I'll see you later.